What's going on, guys? It's Uncle Muscles. How you guys doing? This is something that caught my eye, I guess, almost 2 weeks ago, and I did a video on it. I was doing a YouTube video as I came across this, and I was like, what? And then I talked about it on stream a bit with Justin. I don't know who this guy is, and I don't particularly care. This is the guy that threatened me live on stream. CritScan, he came into my Twitch chat. He was like, if you mess with the hackers, they're going to come after you and your family. I mean, I identify CritScan as a hacker. I would assume that he is part of the hacking community. And he's talking to me about what the hacking community is going to do to me. Plus, he's the only person that's ever verbalized anything that a hacker would do to me if I were to continue talking about hacks in Overwatch. So I attribute CritScan as a hacker. I don't necessarily have any proof. I don't really care. This caught my eye. Now, I wasn't really paying attention to Overwatch like 2 weeks ago. This just happened to pop up in my feed. And I was like, this is what I read first, right? Can I put the spoiler back on? No, I can't, right? Pretend this is still being spoiled because I didn't see this part. I see in the feed $10 a day cheat software. I don't even know where that, I don't know what that is, but that's what caught my eye. I was like, $10 a day cheat software, whoa. So I click it. Then I click the spoiler, I'm like, okay, this is just a website. Then I go back and read the thing. Someone once got a tattoo of the critical hit logo, $10 a day cheat software, and I'm still trying to absorb how funny it is to go to CH's website and see this. So there's some competition going on here. There's some drama going on here. I don't really understand. But someone took the time, CritScan took the time, to post this in some weird passive-aggressive type of post thing, and it ended up on my feed. I didn't know who it was at the time. I go, who could be possibly posting something like this? What the hell is this drama? Then I look at the username. Of course, it's CritScan. And let's just go into one more level here. The only post this guy has made since this one before that, I don't know about this most recent, so I'm telling the guy to suck his dick or something. Liar Overwatch post. Okay, is a video about me. So me, something about liar. A belligerent hacker. I actually love watching his videos because it's so disgusting how horribly acts. I didn't see anything. I just see $10 a day cheat and I see the spoiler thing. That's what happened on my feed. I went backwards here. Backward engineered. Go, of course, CritScan. Of course, CritScan would type something in like this. Then I had to do some research because why is someone talking about hacking, etc., etc., etc.? Let's just read the thing. So someone got a tattoo of the critical hit logo. And now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually CritScan who got a tattoo. We're actually going to look at the logo. Anti-cheat. This is another thing. Anti-cheat PD, right? Anti-cheat police department, right? I think that has to do with Tarkov. That's a Tarkov thing. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But he posts this. The only way the anti-cheat police department posted about this was actually added, I believe, by, if I'm not mistaken, what's the guy's name? Captain Adderall? Right. So Captain Adderall, once again, CritScan. I found this all out on video that, I guess I can repost that too. But he's the one that he added them. He's like, hey, by the way. Right, a friendly reminder of someone's got a lifetime. And then at anti-cheat. And then anti-cheat reposts Captain Adderall. Now, I'm under the impression, I wouldn't be surprised if not the same person, at least the same in cahoots group of people trying to circle jerk each other on social media, trying to pump each other's content, make each other seem relevant. I don't want to go too deep down this rabbit hole. I don't care. I'm fairly agnostic on this whole thing. I'm more worried about being threatened personally and just demonstrating my skills in Overwatch. I don't really care about any other game, particularly FPS related as of the moment. Perhaps maybe Splitgate. That's the only thing that I like besides Overwatch, really. I do like Splitgate. It's pretty good. But other than that, there's no other FPS I really particularly care about. Maybe CSGO 2, because that's looking spicy. Then maybe Team Fortress 3. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. We'll see. Those are all possibilities, but they don't exist currently. I don't care. Anyway, so Captain Adderall tweets blah, 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 blah. Captain Adderall is CritScan, by the way, as you just saw in his profile. I just found that out that day, by the way. There's more too. He actually copied me talking crap to people on my Twitter, which is, I mean, imitation is the highest form of flattery. I can't help it. I can't help this gentleman, and definitely I can't help appreciating some flattery. Anyway, so whatever. He posts him, they retweet it. CritScan makes it seem like it's something that's being posted by the PD. I don't know who the hell got this tattoo, whatever. Now this is where it gets weird. One, CritScan. The guy's name is Critical Store. CritScan, Critical Store. Okay. That's clue number one. But number weird clue two. If you go into the Wayback Machine, Critical Store doesn't exist. Like, it's not really a thing. Now, if you go to Critical Stores, and this was where everything started getting funky, wonky, dunky, ding-dongs. Is this, let's see what's going on, March 25th, the Critical Store. Can I do that snapshot? Let's look at this snapshot. This is where I came across legitimate hacks. Now, I've never seen, like, I've seen the stuff on GitHub, but I've never seen, like, oh, this is a private community hacks that you need a forum to get in, all that stuff. I've never seen that. Until that post. Okay, here we go. Bam. Critical hit. Official forum community. We're in. Now, this is Wayback Machine. Doesn't really matter, but it's not criticalstore.com. It's criticalstores.com, which kind of makes sense. It's not going to be a website anybody really wants. I think it's actually kind of ironic that someone's posting. He posted the wrong domain name, and now it's listed for $3,000. And to be honest, Critical Store is actually not the worst domain name. Right, obviously Critical would be better, right? Just having Critical, that'd be an amazing domain name. But Critical Store is not that bad. Critical.store would be kind of somewhat of the equivalent, especially if you're on an iPhone. But like Critical Stores is like a secondary domain you would buy after you get like Critical Store, right? Just in case someone mistypes it, you have a redirect and you don't have to worry about the traffic getting lost, right? Bam. That's not what was posted. He posted the wrong thing. This is a secondary one that someone purchased, Critical Stores. I don't know if it's meant to obfuscate the practicality of this actually being a website or whatever. I don't know. But this was an active website, and it seems to have been defunct as of like January this year, 2023. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. This is where it gets weird, because there's actually a screenshot of the hacking software. Now, I don't know where I found that. That's what I want to show everybody. It's going to take me a second to find it, and I'm not going to edit this video. You know me, y'all. How to use. I don't know where any of these videos exist. There's Discord links in here I try to get into, but they're all old Discord links. They don't exist. Maybe that's the one? That's the big one, right? 6 snapshots that day. I don't really know how Wayback Machine works. To be honest, this is really like my first time using Wayback Machine for any of this type of stuff, and it's just kind of funny. To me, it's like I'm not into hack. I just am very confident in my own ability, and like my name has been slandered for years, and it's like, okay, well, this is what's behind it. This is the malicious intent. This is like all the contrived like BS I deal with. And I don't really, it's once again, it's just kind of flattering. Like it sucks to some degree, but like all this, I only got interested in this when Kefri mentioned, I went to Kefri in a stream and I was like, hey man, I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that, but like people are calling me the next you, which of course I find ironic because I called his gaming duo partner, like he's the reason why I got in this mix. I'm the one, I called out Gale Adelade for hacking. And then I started getting CritScan harassing me in my Twitch chat. So it's like, how am I the one? Let me just go back to like archive. Let's just see if I can go. How am I the one that critical hit features? Bam, is that it? So this is the date, January 24th, 03. So this is about a year old. Let's just see if this works. This is the features. Bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this is the best. This is the best. This is the best. This is the best. Now, apparently, like, if you go... Now, I only found out about this from I go $10 a day cheat software. What? And then I go, actually, I thought like maybe this was going to talk about the software, but no, someone's talking about the tattoo of the logo. I'm like, who the hell cares about this? This sounds like something CritScan would. Oh, look who posted it. Of course. Anyway, so then you go in, blah 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 blah. He's talking some crap on, and then I go look. That's the tattoo man source, and then he goes anti-PD cheat status, but like. He's the one that told anti-PD about the hack. So it's like this weird loop circle jerk. I don't care. And then he says right here, this is just the cake. It's defunct. But this, okay, so he posts from the Discord. Everyone, from the beginning until the very end of Overwatch, Critical Hit was one of the top providers on the market. Thousands, if not tens of thousands, of top 500 cheaters, as well as copious amounts of accounts bans for that one rage hacking game. I prefer to not keep everyone in the dark. Critical Hit will not be making a reappearance anytime soon in Overwatch 2. Maybe over time, it may become a project again, but as of now, we have stopped production/development on it. Myself and the team behind Critical Hit appreciate the time you have all spent with us, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, yeah, I mean, like, if you support Critical Hit, I'm actually not against the tattoo, especially if it made you money or whatever. The phenomena of hacking, I'm not really, like, I'm not, like, I don't hack. I'm not a hacker. It sucks that I have to go up against people that hack, but it's like, the reality is that, like, I get that there's trolls. Now, people who target, and, like, groups of people that target other people, I might be crossing a boundary because I'm the one that's going, hey, by the way, everybody in Overwatch hacks. Everybody, all these top 500 people are probably hacking. All these top streamers, Fareeha, Gale Adelade. I don't even know who else, but if I start watching their stream and I see it, I might say something. You know what I mean? Or if I'm in a lobby with them and I notice that their head is bobbling all over the place while their hands aren't at their keyboard on stream, I'm going to be like, hey, that person hacks Fareeha. So that's, like, I get it. Like, I'm bringing light to the situation and then not in a public forum. So it's like, now all of a sudden, I'm threatening a lot of people's money. And, like, I've even said this, like, the odds are, I was talking about Kefri, and then I got sidetracked. Kefri was like, something, CritScan, Overwatch, Contenders League, and then the light bulb went off. I couldn't figure out why people were hacking. Like, where's the money to be made to, like, try to convince kids that, like, hey, I'm a really good aimer. You should like pay me $50 an hour and I'll teach you how to aim. I mean, on my stream I was doing that I was telling people I was giving out lessons for $75 an hour. I was like, that was a joke. I was trolling. It was just trolling Overwatch people. Then when Kefri said Overwatch Contenders League, I was like, oh wait, duh. Oh, Contenders League, and even like COVID League, right? COVID Overwatch, like none of that stuff was probably being monitored as far as like hardware, like no one was checking firmwares. Like, everybody was bringing their own hardware to the situation. It's so easy to load hacks onto hardware. I mean, and you don't even have to do that in Contenders League. These are all these matches, I used to write articles about this. You could bet on all these matches on Bovada or like mybookie.ag. You know what I mean? In fact, let's just do promo code NorthSouth, mybookie.ag. Next time you're betting on Overwatch 2 league games, don't forget to use promo code NorthSouth. Hook a brother up, all right, guys? That's what I'm saying. There's so much money to be made from this if you can control the outcomes of the games. And like I'm a character on stream, so like I'm gonna be negative, and I didn't really know where the hostility was coming from. Like, Overwatch in general is a very specific demographic group. It's very specific demographic of people for the majority, I would say, right? And like, if you're getting hostility from, an outspoken demographic, you're going to be like, what's going on? Who are these people? So whatever. I've made a lot of jokes. I've said a lot of things, a lot of negative things. I've honed in my focus here. I believe what's going on. And now this is where we can go full tinfoil hat. I don't think I've said anything controversial at this point. I've just said very logical things. But the tinfoil hat part of this whole thing is that, I'm not even looking at the hacks at this point. I forgot I'm actually even let's look at the hacks here. The tinfoil hat of this whole thing, right? This is the good part. Let's screenshot this, YouTube. Odds are, and I hate to throw Blizzard under the bus because there goes all of my opportunity in working with Blizzard. But I mean, I've contacted Blizzard multiple times about being harassed in game, and not only were they less than helpful, and I can show the 42-page PDF to prove it, Todd from Overwatch Community Manager, they were negative to me. Not like Like, just mean. Like, being mean in chat. Similarly to the way that I interact with, like, people that try to troll me in Overwatch. And I was like, there's no way that the hackers are the people working at Overwatch. Is there? But I mean, if you piece it together, what's a better way to keep one, like, the top hack or the hack? You want there to be some competition, but once the competition becomes too competitive, you want that competition to get folded into your software. Why wouldn't it be the case that people at Overwatch or people at Blizzard are the ones controlling which hacks are the ones that live on? I mean, if they can play the fence from both sides, why not? So my guess is, and this is like, I don't have any proof for this except the fact that I've been treated very, very negatively. Here's the Discord server. Oh, well, no, this link doesn't work anymore, but it goes discord.gg/EKNXHTE7 I don't think it works anymore. I don't know who Mitarashi is or anything like that. I don't know. But look at all these. Let's just go through the list really quickly on what exists in the game. Aimbot, aim prediction, aimbot smoothing, silent aim, flick shot, auto dash, auto flash, auto hog click, auto blink, auto discard. Sounds like auto movement to me. All hero, auto melee. They spell melee. Oh no, never mind. No, they spelled it wrong, right? Melee. I don't know. I don't even know if that's right or wrong. I can't tell. Auto Dynamite, Auto Shadow, Auto Diva Matrix. This all exists until at least early January, and now they're defunct. So my guess is that there's either a better hack that competes, or a lot of the developers folded into something, or maybe someone at Overwatch was like, this is the bad hack, get rid of them, and then those developers went over to another project, and somehow CritScan's involved. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I just know that he's the one that threatened me, so he's the guy that I get to put on the mantle now, and his name came up from Kefri, and then Kefri's the one that brought up Overwatch Contenders League. Now, Kefri did tell me to shut my mouth. And to be honest, he seemed defeated. I came into his stream, he was playing World of Warcraft 3 or whatever, and I have no interest in that game. I actually enjoy, to some degree, watching Kefri play Overwatch. It's not my style of gameplay, I would say, but like he's up there, right? He's one of the better players. So, I mean, I didn't know about him really until this whole hacking thing came about, and so like as of more recently, started going back into stream because he started playing Overwatch 2 again. He was playing World of Warcraft 3, and when I spoke to him, he had seemed defeated. Now, this is where a lot of my trolling comes in, and I can't win the battle. Sorry, I can't win the war. I cannot win this war. I cannot win the war against a group of hackers. Blizzard doesn't like me. The hackers don't like me. Nobody that I play with thinks I'm actually any good because in my defense, I believe I get targeted. But it's hard to convince every single player you play with that, like, hey, by the way, I only play on stream, and when I stream, everybody Q stacks against me. And when they Q stack against me, they hack against me harder than anyone I play with. And literally, the whole idea is just to get you frustrated. Now, if you played any other MMOs with me, you know this happens on a regular basis. I do this all the time. People hack, and people do scripting and all types of stuff against us. And I've broken my rule in Overwatch. I forget. I broke my rule. The whole thing is just shut up. Shut the fuck up about hacking. Don't give a fuck about it. I break my own fucking rule every goddamn fucking time. And I don't know why. I break my fucking rule. My rule is, don't worry about the hacking. If you don't like it, just fucking leave. That's what I tell everybody else. Then when I play Overwatch, I don't shut the fuck up about it, and I don't know why. Now, that being said, I really should shut the fuck up about it, because I've caused myself more issues than not. Blizzard doesn't fucking like me. Every fucking player thinks I'm crazy. And then on top of that, I get my family threatened. Like, physically threatened harm against my family from CritScan, by the way, on Twitch. And then when I bring it up, fucking other people like Fruit Bats be like, no, you're just a troll, you deserve it. Suck my fucking dick, Fruit Bats. How's that? Figuratively speaking, of course. You fucking psycho. But anyway, so I digress. So as far as hacking goes in Overwatch, yeah, this shit's very much apparent. I only came across this because CritScan's thing popped up on my feed. I've been wanting to post this for a while. I have like 2 or 3 other videos. I came across this as I was like in the video. I was making a video about I think hacking or something, or why I stopped playing Overwatch or whatever. Now I might stop playing Overwatch for a completely different reason, but like at this point, if that's because I got rid of East Coast servers, there's no fucking reason to play. Like, I can't, I hate 50 ping. There's no, it sucks. It really sucks. Also breaking my rule about swearing on YouTube, but apparently they switched all that stuff. Probably the suck my dick Fruit Bats, that's probably going to get this demonetized. Not that I'm monetized anyway, but if I was monetized, that would demonetize it. But in reality, he is such a pivotal voice in the community, and for him to just disregard what was going on so flippantly really makes me upset. I could give a shit about CritScan. Fruit bats piss me off. That motherfucker pissed me off. Anyway, whatever. I really don't care. But the reality is that, look it, I'm gonna get hostility for bringing this up. The only way I found out about this website is from CritScan. He posted an image that was the wrong URL. It doesn't exist. I didn't understand what any of this stuff was anyway. I was just going through trying to read what the hell is all this fucking nonsense. Why are people complaining? It's nothing. It's a nothing burger. This all doesn't matter. People hacking Overwatch. People should know that already. My advice to you is, one, don't play Overwatch and don't think you're not getting hacked. It's every game. It's every game. Most likely, every game you play, there's a hacker in it. Why? You have to win 50 games just to play competitive. They're not hacking to play QP. They're hacking to play comp. That's it. You have to win 50 games on a new account to play comp. You're getting hacked in quick play. Get over it. 2, stop betting on Overwatch matches. Don't bet on Overwatch League. Do not bet on Overwatch Contenders League. I'm sorry. In fact, I should actually reach out to, like, I've worked with, like, people in the past that are linked to betting agencies. This should not be something you bet on. Like, you should not be betting on Overwatch, specifically Contenders League. Overwatch League, that might be a little bit different, especially when they're doing, like, in-person matches. But Contenders League, most likely those are fixed. Most likely those matches are fixed, and I would not recommend betting on them at all. At all. This is a serious issue. That's why we got into this, is because the UFC just hit this. There was just so many things to talk about. The UFC just had this issue where there's fights being fixed, essentially, or betting was being fixed for fights, and that's a huge problem for the UFC. And now you have here's another interesting topic. You have entertainment agencies like the WWE is now trying to legalize betting for fixed matches in WWE. Like, the WWE, the outcomes are predicted. They're scripted, right? Now, they can change, actually, during the match in the event there's an emergency. Like, say somebody breaks their arm or breaks their neck, and they can't move. What are they going to do? Like, you have to figure out a way to, like, get the night moving on. Like, it's a show, right? Anyway, so those are now trying to be legal. So it's like there's always this weird legal gray space, especially things for leagues. I think, like, football is... whatever. I don't know about the specifics about this, but a lot of these things I think are identified as entertainment, not sports, and that gets you into some weird gray areas about betting, because it doesn't matter whether or not the matches are predicted, and it gives, like, the betting venue a little bit of security as far as whether or not they have to reimburse everybody if they bet. I think, whatever. I don't want to get into a bunch of stuff I don't really know about. I just know that I wouldn't be betting on Overwatch matches. I wouldn't be worrying about whether or not people are hacking. This is a hack that doesn't exist anymore, and I only found out about it because people were trying to be like, hey, this hack doesn't exist anymore. And oh, by the way, this is of February. Oh, okay, so this is actually really recently. I told our team from the start that we aren't going to be updating. Whoa, but that's a private... what? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. There's just so much weird stuff here. That's it, guys. I really have no much more to add here. Sorry, Fruit Bats. I don't think you realized what you did at the time, and honestly, I can understand why you reacted the way you did. It just pissed me off, and I actually looked up to you as a streamer, and now I think you might be one of the people that hack. That's how it all boils down. So really, I mean, and I don't know. I don't watch his stream anymore. I don't know anything. He had hosted me one time in the past. And then when I bring up hacking, he just goes, "Oh, you're just being annoying to people. That's why." It's like, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. Sorry about everything. I feel bad that I'm not even looking at my computer screen, and I'm just pumping CritScan the whole time, but whatever. I'm like, I don't care about him. I don't care about him at all. He's just Twitter. Whatever. Here you go, guys. Love you. I'm out of here. Twitch.tv/unclemusclez. Check me out. Sexy hand cam. That's me. I invented the hand cam. It was me. Because I accused Gale of hacking. So he was like, no, I'm not. You say the hacks are not uploaded to my mouse. Check. Hey, look at Will you please look at my task manager? Bye.